Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Peak flow. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest.
All right, Coach. Normally the Texas heat and humidity mean the roof stays closed, but not today as the sun is out here at NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take a set. UAT. Watch the run. Watch the run. Jay, we got to snap it.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is Miller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Watson on target here to Fuller. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, this is it. 19. 87. Hey, defense. Hey, defense. Let's go.
On second down, here's Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Watch the screen. Pass.
From the gun on third, Watson. The catch made by Miller. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take, and he will have a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Alert blow, alert blow, alert blow. No lady, hey, no lady. Check Michael Allen. You ain't doing nothing today.
On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And some space here. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
A first down carry now for Miller. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. After run, 7-0 on EA Sports. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
On second and goal. Watson, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
Reset. You.
Here's Miller. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now fourth and goal. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There's no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
They had it first and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Check Mike, check Mike.
Here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence, that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. They gonna need some therapy after this. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. I'm coming. Hey, check Michael Allen. Hey, watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, Miller. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down now, it's Miller. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
54 months.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
54. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
From the red zone now, Watson. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's Watson on the sneak. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They come out here in the eye. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. A give, the first man through, Gillespie of the fullback. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Nassib, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, a run with Cannon. A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha! Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. Right here. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael. Lady, come on. Hey, check Michael. Buzz. I'm scared. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. I'm coming. Watch the ship. Hey, 80. Watch the ship. Alert 3. Red 80. Alert 3. Reset.
On 3rd down, here's Cannon. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Jets punter now. Back deep for the Texans, Will Fuller. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
All right, here we go. Let's go, V. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Hey, watch that. 36. 54. Mike, 54.
Throwing again is Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. It's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
That one goes for 24 yards.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Watson now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. It's complete to Hopkins. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Third and long, it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Drop deep, drop deep. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning the first.
Darnold from the gun. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Darnold now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carlos Watkins able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. Hey, check Michael Allen, check that.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 37-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check tight, check tight. Check tight.
Now Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Watson with a give to Miller. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Reset. 19. Yeah, right there. 54 Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Adam, go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. Pass incomplete.
Watson's pass incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. This is Miller, complete. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard
Go,
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. He was looking for a Nunwa there.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Check 3, check 3. Check.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You can't block me.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Mike 10. Bound to lose 1.
They'll run on first down with Cannon. And room there to work it inside the 25. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One more time, it's Cannon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they got the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
Hey, check Michael. Smooth.
Here's Darnold. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Big stop, let's go.
Miller. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And a cutback, right sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big-time play there for the Texans. 43 yards on the ground.
Texans first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. To throw is Watson. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now a 20th carry of the game for Lamar Miller. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, but still well short here with 4th and goal looming. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On first down, it's Darnold. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 10's the Mike. 10's the Mike.
On first down, Darnold. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, echo. Check Mike 11. I got one. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Let's put him on the top.
On first and 10, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Second down and 10, Darnold. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Banjo. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Watch the screen. Waiting. Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, check. Hey, Delta. I'm waiting. Watch the run.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First down, New York.
Darnold now, he's hit on just 5 of 15 throws, a poor percentage, but it's first and 10.
33. I got him. Hey, check my 33. Check my 33. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check. Fresno. Red 80.
To the air again, Darnold. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, wahoo! I'm going to run you over. Mike check 33.
Throwing again is Darnold. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, get him. You got it. Hey, check Mike 11. Lady, better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
To throw is Darnold. Badunwa's got it, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike. Lady. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Let's go. Hey, Haywood. Check. Man, 80. Go.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone.
Mike 10. Hey, let's get in them holes. Motion. 10's the mic. Let him know. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Hey, watch the ball. Yo, lady. Check 6 guys.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, high 7. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight, D. Don't let him. Hey, it's Orbit. Check Mike 11. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 8 yards out. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Hey, check Mike. Lady. Here it comes. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, seam 6.
Darnold to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring